Gali. Hi,
Hi,
Gali.
hi.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but I don't hear you through Instagram.
Oh, almost. I think it's connecting now. You'll hear me shortly. We will be streaming now on Instagram. There we go.
Yes, excellent.
Okay, amazing. So we're on Instagram now. We are on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and
You-
many other platforms as well.
Yes, I'm
Amazing.
ready for nothing. I don't have any idea what we're going to talk about.
I know. Exactly. This is going to be amazing. We're talking
Yeah.
today about investing. The subject is investments. How to invest, how you made millions through investing, what's the best way to invest, the principles you operate on, to secure investment, to invest yourself, what methods you use, what do you look for to spot risks, opportunities, how do people invest, what do they need to know, and I have other questions, but we'll start with that as a general
You just asked
topic.
me to write a book in 20 minutes.
Yeah, so here we go. Yeah, I know it's a massive subject. I know we have a short time, so the basics that people can know of what do you look for when you're looking at a good investment or a bad one.
Okay, good. So, the first and most important thing about investment is the subject of control.
Okay.
If you don't control the money, if you don't control the investment, you will not make money.
hmm And control in what sense? As in you.
For example, if I go to the bank and I say, take my money and invest it, I have no control
Mm,
because
okay.
they may make money or may not make money. But if I go to the bank and I say, I have an agreement with you that there's some noise somehow, but
Okay. I'll check.
yeah. So if I have an agreement with you that says, or with a bank that says, I give you money and for sure you pay me 3% per year, and whenever I want to take the money, I can take it out, then I'm controlling it.
I
But
see. I
if the
see.
investment is high risk, that I may make money and I may not make money, then obviously it's not so good. Yes?
Yeah, I see. I see.
Yes. So really what we need to the first thing to understand about investment is that let me just fix that thing here. Okay, here we go. So the first thing to understand about investment is that you need to be in control over the investment. What does it mean to be in control? People calling it secure, but it's really the control. Can I go out or not? When can I go out? What is the guarantee of the return, etc. So this is the first thing. So the best investment will be a business that you are running.
Yeah, I see. Okay. If you know what you're doing, of course, but yes, you have the
Yeah, yeah,
control.
sure. A business that you are running, the first business that you are running, and the most profitable business that you are running is you.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
And people don't understand it. The first
Yeah.
business that you are running and the most profitable business that you are running is you. So you need to control you.
So can you explain that? Because obviously, yeah, explain what do you mean by the most important business you're running is you? Because obviously people know that you need to invest in yourself. Maybe some people don't know that because they don't do it enough. But what does that mean that your first business is you? Explain that a little.
Okay. So anything that you invest in other than yourself can have competition. Anything that you invest other than yourself has other factors that affect it. You can lose it. It can lose value. Anything that you invest other than investing in yourself is a risky business.
True. Yeah.
So the best, most most important business is you. And when you don't look at yourself as a business, you don't understand that all the income comes from you, all the profit comes from you. You look for quick ways to make money and you always lose.
Yeah, and most people look for very quick ways to make money, shortcuts, the latest thing. So, just what does that mean for somebody who's never heard? What do you mean? I am a business. I'm a body. What do you mean? I'm a business.
So anything that, in order to make money, you need only one thing. You need idea that you are 100% certain that it's workable, that it's valuable for someone.
Mm-hmm. I see. Yeah.
Now, the quality of your ideas got to do with the quality of you as a spiritual being. If you are broken piece, you'll see that you will do criminal actions, you'll do destructive actions.
Yes.
And if your ideas are broken, if you are broken and you come up with bad ideas, what you will end up with is a bad business because you'll go to jail or you will die or you'll get married.
Yeah.
So,
Which is a combination of both. Yes. Just kidding. Yes. Uh,
well,
yeah.
that's the joke.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so basically, if you are broken, you have bad ideas, and everything in the physical universe used to be an idea. And if the physical universe, if what you're getting in the physical universe is not good, is because you have broken ideas. And the reason you have broken ideas is because you are broken. And the reason you are broken is because you did not invest in yourself. You did
Mm,
not organize yourself. You did not learn. You are not in a good condition. If your life is broken, is because you are broken. So it's not important if you'll change a job. It's not important if you change a wife. It's not important whatever you'll do. You're trying to solve the wrong problem. The problem is you, and you never invested in you. You don't actually have good ideas. So
mhm.
your life is a mess. So the
Yeah.
first most important business is you. You need to be a machine for creating income. And income can be love, income can be money, income can be admiration. You need to be a machine that comes with ideas. Those ideas you turn into actuality. And this actuality, if it helps a lot of people, it will make you a lot of money. It will give
Right.
you a lot of return. So the first, best investment is investment in you. And
Mhm.
if you're not doing well personally, if you're not doing well with your relationships, if you're not doing well in your business, you did not invest in you, even if you think that you invested in you. If your results are not good, you need to be extremely powerful to say, what I know, it's not that I don't know, but I know wrong.
Yeah.
This is the problem. People say, oh, yes, so I don't know. No, 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 no. It's not you don't know. You always know, but you know wrong. If
Mhm.
your life is not actually improving, if you are not rich, if you don't have good relationship, if you are not healthy, if you are not strong, if you are weak, if you are worried, you know wrong in these areas.
Yes. Yes. There's something
And
that you're
only
so
one.
sure of. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no, no. Go ahead. You're so
No, I was
sure
saying
of.
that people have these things that they're so sure of that is true, and it's the very thing that's destroying them, but it remains unlooked at because they're sure that it's true. They know wrong.
Yeah. The only way for you to improve is to look at the results, and if the results are not what you expected, if the results are not good for many areas of your life, you need to know that you know wrong. The
Yeah.
instinct will tell you I don't know, and then you will know something more wrong. If you
Mhm.
think that the problem is that you don't know, you will know more wrong. You need to
Right.
know that you know wrong because you did not invest in you.
Yeah.
First and most important thing to know. Now, once you are in a good condition, then you can increase the income by investing in things, investing in your company.
Mm-hmm.
And if you already have money, investing in other opportunities. But if you're
Yes.
in a good condition, you'll be able to evaluate. You will be able to say, this is right, this is wrong. You'll
Mm-hmm.
not be afraid, but you'll be so, totally certain. You look at the data, you verify the data is correct, and you'll make the correct decision. But if you don't make the correct decisions in your life, if your life is falling apart and you're going to invest somewhere your money, you're going to lose money.
Yeah.
Before you investing your money, a little or a lot, you need to invest in you so you can actually evaluate, you can actually say, see right from wrong and act from that viewpoint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I see. And it's
So
so true
most
that
people,
many, yeah, go ahead. Go
yeah,
ahead. Most people.
most people will tell you to find a good investment. You don't need to find a good investment. If you're looking for a good investment, you are still not there. You
Mm.
first need to invest in you so you can say, okay, fine, I'm ready to invest because I can trust myself to make the correct investment.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. And what I was going to say is that basically I've noticed, especially when people are young, more, early 20s, made a little bit of money, but it actually carries on throughout life. People get onto certain hypey kind of opportunities or things they heard or things that they don't fully understand. They invest their money in, and I don't know the exact stat, but I would estimate that over 90% of people lose money when they invest, and
Yeah,
that's worse than Vegas. Now, in Vegas, it's a very short, quick fire. Oh, I lost my money within 2 hours of gambling in Vegas, so you feel it. But people lose money worse than Vegas when they go to invest and in larger quantities.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
And the
it's
loss
amazing.
of the money is not always just that they lost $1,000. The loss of the money is all the time that they didn't make money.
Yeah,
So you live and you are 20 and you make $1,000 per month or two, and you're 30 and you still make $1,000 or two, and you're 40 and you still make $1,000 or two, and you're
hmm
50 and you still make $1,000 or two, you are wasting money.
yeah,
You
yeah,
are losing money. You are losing money because you
hmm
didn't invest in you, but you are so sure that you know.
yeah,
How do I
yeah.
know that you know? You think that you are right and you think that the majority are wrong.
I see. Yeah, I
It's
see.
totally fine to think that you are right if you have results.
hmm
Because if you have results, you will realize that in order to be right, you have to see the wrong as well. You need to be able to be right and wrong with the same level of enthusiasm.
I see. Yeah, amazing. It's true. And on that note, slightly different topic, but similar in a way. You have, I've noticed that people that do well have a sort of a up curve of improvement or of making money. So a guy that was doing well in his 20s, if you see him in his 30s doing very well, 40s is like, whoa, 50s another level, and people get bigger and bigger and expand as they get older, and not due to the age, but over time. So, what is it do you think that creates that growth? Is it that they invest in themselves,
Investment
or
in yourself. Investment in yourself. A person that grow did not go every weekend and drink, did not go every end of the day and look for the next drug, uh, did not try to rest, did not look for chilling. A
Mhm.
person that invests in yourself, how do you know that you're investing in yourself? You are more invested in results. So you
Yeah,
want to produce more. The older you get, you want to do more.
yeah, yeah,
A person that did not invest in himself, a person that is not there, a person that is losing in life, the older he gets, the less he wants to do.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
Very
Because
simple.
you're right.
And you look at the person, does he bring result? Does he bring result? Does he bring result? Not does he talk about results. Does he bring result? Can I check your bank account?
Hmm. Yes. Okay. So now let's talk to those people that have. Let's talk to right now in this interview to those people that do have money in their bank account. They've brought results and they're actually ready to invest. So, what would be the recommendations of what they need to do so that they don't lose money?
Okay. So if you are not investing in an area that you are expert in, so for example, let's say that I am an expert in software, I can go to a software company and because I know what I'm doing, I will invest in a software company and I will do very well. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if I'm not investing in an area that I'm expert in, the most correct area to invest will be real estate. Why?
Mm,
Real estate, it's probably the only one place that if you don't need the money tomorrow, if you're willing to wait, you will make a lot of money.
yeah. Yeah.
So with the bank, let's say you put your money in the bank, you do 3% to 3.5%. Yes,
True.
and then you pay tax on it. So in reality, you make 2.5%. Yes,
Right. Yeah.
so you don't make money. It's like it's nonsense. Yes,
Yeah.
you actually lose money because the cost of living goes up and you
Hmm.
increase your money at a rate that is it's smaller than the rate of than the exchange that you're getting than the interest.
Yeah. I
So you
see.
actually lose money. So what do you
Hmm.
need to look for? You need to look for investment that give you higher return than the inflation.
Hmm.
So it means have to be above 4%.
Yeah.
It has to be secure
Hmm.
and it has to be built in such a way that the tax that you pay is minimized. And it has to be in such a way that you know exactly the terms and you can verify that the security is an actual security and not just a hope. And
Hmm.
you need to be willing to wait because if you'll be under pressure, if you invest money that you don't actually have, and you will be under pressure to get it out in investments, if you are under pressure, it's like if you invest in yourself. If you want to learn everything in 2 seconds, no. If you want a shortcut, it doesn't work. You
Hmm.
need to give it the time so it grows. And
Yes.
if these five conditions happen, you will see that you will have to be a genius not to make money. So,
Hmm.
assuming that I give you an investment that is secure by a property, that you know this property is securing it, that the property cannot be cheated, cannot be stolen, cannot be sold underneath your nose.
Yeah.
Like it cannot, you cannot be cheated. 100% this is what it is. And you get a return of anything from 5% and above, you're amazing.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. It's very hard to find that.
Yeah, because you go to the bank, you sit with the bank, and they will tell you 3.5%. You want more? We're starting to talk about risk. And
Yes.
you'll hear about people that did more, but the risk is there. So they did more tonight, but next year they will lose all they've made. It's like going to Vegas. You can win the lot. You can win the
Jackpot.
on the machines, but you will lose sooner or later
Yeah. Yeah.
because the house always win.
Hmm.
The
Yes.
house always win, and the house in this case is the banks. The house in this case is the government. The house is not you. The
Yes.
house always wins. So you need to find an investment that protect you from the
Yeah.
house. You
Yeah.
need to be you need the house to protect you from the house. You need
Yes.
to
Yes.
own the house or part of the house.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I see. Yeah, true. True, true. And so, how does that get done? I mean, obviously, we're doing some kind of various investments on our side. What are people's options to
What
access
what
that?
I do if I bring investment to us, I first of all insist that the guy is educated.
Hmm.
I don't give money, I don't take investment from people that are uneducated.
Educated on what?
Educated meaning they really have to understand what's going on. And usually it's not a problem because a person that already made money and has money to invest, uh, he's in a better condition than the average person in the street, which means he invested in himself before, either went to university or learned through life or build a business or just hustle with whatever. And he
Hmm.
somehow managed to prove that he knows right. He doesn't know wrong. So he's
Yes.
trusted. He's not someone that I will tell him, let's do a business, and tomorrow he will become an agent. Tomorrow he will become totally upside down and start to worry about in his investment because he knows exactly what's going on. He knows how to check. He understands the conditions. So that's
Yes.
number one.
Yeah.
So I need to. We are always working only with people that we check that they're actually sane people.
Hmm.
And unfortunately, the majority are cuckoos.
Yes.
That's the truth.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And what we offer an investment that says you'll give us X amount of money, you will get 7% return. It will be backed by a property that the value in the property is more than the and than what we're securing for you.
Hmm.
So even if there is some kind of a disaster and the market went down, etc., you're still secure. And we at the same breath we're helping you to set a tax structure that optimize your tax payment, your tax liability.
Yeah.
So all of that things together create a de facto investment that it cannot be beaten if you are looking for something that's secure, if you are not looking to go to Vegas.
Yeah. Exactly. There's obviously better returns, but as you said, risk involved.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not into Vegas. I'm not gambling.
Hmm.
Don't think I ever gambled other than on a situation where I just didn't. I did it as a
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not gambling.
Hmm.
I make more money than all the people that gamble together.
Yeah. 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 100%.
So the way what we are doing, we our investments, any investment that we offer, is an investment that actually secure. We can say 100% save force majeure. Let's say there is another corona. Yes, so
Hmm.
you will need to wait, but you will make the
Yeah.
money. Yes,
Yeah.
you
You
don't
still have
lose the
the
money.
asset. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Amazing. Now, so go ahead.
So this is what we do, and we build it in such a way. We're building it with the structure that you have really 100% security that you cannot lose the money.
Hmm. Hmm.
100% security that you cannot lose the money, and not only the money, but also the return that you actually make profit. Because if I give you the exact amount that you gave me, you lost money.
Yeah. Right. It has to have that increase.
100% security that you do not lose money.
Yeah.
So we
Amazing.
will perform in such a way. If I'm giving you 7%, it's better than anything on the market right now that is actually secure. You tell me, yes, but I can invest in Bitcoin. Yes, you can invest in Bitcoin and can make 2000% plus or minus. And that's
Yes.
the only problem.
Yes. True. 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 And now this structure is going to be uh, connected to Dubai. So for anybody that wants to know more about it, and it's really something that is being worked on in the background as we speak. And this, whoever's listening to this, it's your the first to listen to it. But if you want to learn more about it, you can go to gprosperity.com/Dubai. You put in just name and email and join a waiting list. But in parallel, you'll get all kinds of wealth secrets that Dubai operates on that you can use in your own life. And that's what you'll start to get in your email while you wait. Really cool tips from Mayor about building wealth, what Dubai is doing that makes them geniuses and makes them money.
Yeah. Nothing happened by mistake. If a person is successful, is because he removed the insanities. He
Hmm.
removed the no wrong.
Hmm.
Insanity is just the result of something that you know wrong.
Yeah. Wow.
So if you remove this no wrong, you'll act sanely and you'll have results in your life. If you don't
Mm.
have results in your life, you need to know that you know wrong.
Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. That's hard for people to confront, but it's true. Now,
Mhm.
aside from really what we're doing with our specific investment and also the principles that you operate on, which is I need to invest in things that are secure. I need to invest in things that bring me a return that's more than inflation and that I really understand what I'm getting here. Aside from that, just investments in general. I had somebody ask me the other day, what amount do I invest in just period? She was curious. She's like, I have $150,000 really that's sitting in an account and how much of that should how much should I don't need it right now. So what do you do with the money like that? What do you suggest?
Invest everything. Why?
Yeah, why?
Because there's only one reason why people produce money. And this reason is define how much money they also produce. And that reason is necessity level.
Yeah. So what do you mean by necessity level?
That is some kind of a gun to your head that you have to wake up in the morning and go to work.
Yeah, it's a
There
must.
must
Yeah.
be a necessity level. There must be a
Yes.
necessity level. It defines how much money you make.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see that most of the people wants to be successful. They want to be happy. They're really trying to be successful and happy, uh, and they never actually get it because they have the wrong target. The target is never success. The target is never happiness.
Mm.
The target should be the pursuit, not the
Mm.
happiness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is the effort. It is the excitement of overcoming the barriers. It is the pursuit of this lady that makes it amazing. Once I have her, the next pursuit is how do I get divorced? It is always the pursuit.
Yeah.
It's never the target.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is the pursuit of the target, not the target. You don't, it's not you, it's not the pursuit of the target, but it is the pursuit, this thing, this effort that you do. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not the, you're not trying to achieve happiness. It's the pursuit. It's not the happiness.
Yes.
It's the
Yes.
target. It's the pursuit of the
Yeah.
target. It's not the target. It
Mm-hmm.
is the attempt to achieve, not the achievement.
Yes, I see.
The moment that you understand that, you see that now this thing can happen in one of two ways. Number one, you have a gun to your head and you decide that I'm going to pursue, and so you'll be happy.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, if you have a lot of money sitting in the bank and you have a cushion, you don't do, and then what happened is the gun come from somewhere unexpected. The demand for production, the necessity level come to you instead of you making it. So you become the effect of something.
So
So
you need to
you,
put the
you
sorry, yeah, go ahead, go ahead,
need
go
to
ahead.
put the gun to your head in such a way that it's nice, that you
Mm-hmm.
enjoy it.
So you
So
need to
you
put
know,
your own gun to your head, basically, in a way. You need to get yourself in a situation where, oh my God, I have to go to work. Like, for me, it's
so you
like there's a
control the
team.
trigger. Otherwise, if someone else control the trigger, it's not so bad. It's not so good.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But if you control the trigger, you know you will not shoot. But if the physical universe control the trigger, it will shoot you.
True. That's true. That's a good one. Yeah, 100%. And so, by the way, on Instagram, Ali here said, good live. Swapna said, wow, amazing. And Luke is asking, how do you create a more valuable target to increase the persuasive, the necessity level?
So how do you create it? You take the money that you have and you invest it in yourself, and you whatever left, you invest, you take it away, you put it away from you. You don't have it. Invest it, close it for 5 years, close it for 10 years. Close it. It's
Securely,
not yours.
etc.,
You
etc.
cannot
Yeah.
touch it. Make
hmm
sure that it makes money. Make sure that it's secure. But the worst thing that can happen to you is to born to a rich family. I know that everyone wants to be born to a rich family, but a person that is born to a rich family that do not need to produce himself is a miserable person,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
miserable. And everyone said, "No, I know, I'm willing to be miserable. Give me the money," until they have the money.
Yeah. 100%. I've seen it so much. Yeah.
It's really terrible because the guy have now, and the moment that you have, you don't have a pursue anymore. You pursue nothing.
Yeah.
So what you
Yeah.
do, the physical universe, the environment, give start to pursue you, and you see you running away all the time. How do you run away? Drugs, anxiety, accidents, illnesses, etc.
hmm hmm
You cannot be ill once you have a purpose.
Yeah.
In the middle of someone shooting you, believe me, you don't say, "Oh, I have a pain." You don't know even if you've been shot.
Yes. So true. Yeah. So you're saying the way to create a more valuable target is by making yourself into this real yet controlled necessity to work, and that
Yeah,
will
you
create a
create necessity for yourself. Whatever you make, you push aside. I don't have it. I invest it, I set it aside, I'm hiding it, I'm giving it to somewhere that it's still mine, still makes me money, but I don't have access. Why? Because you make as much money as you consider you have to. The only reason people ever produce is necessity level. If you are a wife and you're married to a rich husband, you will see that you will become useless unless if you create your own game. By the way, you are frozen, Bobby, on the other on the yeah, on restream. Here we go. You went away, and you will reconnect. Oh, okay. I think we have a problem. I think we have a problem with the internet actually. Let's see. Okay, you are back, Gali. Yes, I see you. And you need to connect on the other side. Yes, okay. Yes, yes, I see you. Welcome back.
okay. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Okay, sorry about that.
Hallelujah.
But I did hear you. I heard everything you said, and then also Luke here said, basically, you need to destroy comfort, which is exactly it. It's really this.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Destroying comfort.
100%. You need to create this necessity level. You need to create a gun to your head. You
Yeah.
really need to, but you need to create it. Otherwise, the environment will create it for you. And
Yeah.
when it's not yours, when you are the effect, you cannot handle it, or it's almost impossible to handle it, and you don't enjoy it. But when you create the necessity level, you love it.
Amazing. Yeah. I can question for you is what would be the never ever lessons that you maybe learned the hard way or not, but what would be the never ever when it comes to investing?
So number one, never agree to invest in something that you don't have control over.
Mhm.
And control do not mean that I need to be the decision maker. No, but I need to be the decision maker over my money and my return.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
can go in when I want, I can go out when I want or when agreed to, and there's no hoops to jump through in order to execute my rights. My rights have to
Mhm.
be given in advance. That's number one.
Mhm.
Number two, if it's not written, it's not true. Never
Mhm.
listen.
Mhm. Mhm.
Never listen. Always ask a proof. You
Mhm.
trust me 100%, please don't.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's a big mistake.
Mhm.
Always in writing. If it's not written, it's not true.
Got it.
Even if it's your wife, even if it's your son, not because they want to cheat you, because there will be a misunderstanding, misduplication, and then there will be destroyed relationship, which will lead to a destroyed business, destroyed investment.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
really important that it will be in writing. Extremely important. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
And the third thing, everyone says that you invest in people, and you don't invest in people. I don't think that the investment is in people, because
Mm.
what you invest in is the overall thing, is the whole combination of things. And
Mhm.
one of them is the person. But let's say the person is the best person in the universe, but the investment is the worst. And no, he's a good person.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah.
really, I need to
Yeah.
understand that there are different part for an investor. The investment, it has 8 different areas. You need to inspect all the 8 different areas and make sure that each one of those areas are actually good. And you need to know that the weakest area in the investment will be the one that can bring you down. So you need to make sure you
Mhm.
check
I
all
see.
those areas, and you check them for proof, not for talking, because talking
Mhm.
is cheap.
Yeah. That's really good. Yeah, that's very, very, very good. I like that. Excellent. And by the way, on
Yeah, hi, Avi. And somehow I don't hear you, Baba. We don't hear you
you can't
anymore.
hear me right now? You don't hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Oh,
Somehow,
okay,
when
okay.
you change direction of your mouth,
Oh,
it
yes, I
stop.
need to
Yeah.
yeah,
Stop.
yeah, okay. Okay, so that's that, and that was amazing. For anybody listening that wants to know more about what we're building, really, along with all kinds of tips on wealth creation, you can go to gprosperity.com/Dubai. You sign up, name list, you'll immediately get an email every other day with like a wealth tip, which is really cool about investment opportunities. So that'll be a side opportunity that you'll get sent. This was great, amazing tips. And it's, as you said at the beginning, it
Thank
can be
you.
a whole
Thank
book on
you,
the subject,
everyone.
but we'll continue
Yeah.
with it. Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, everyone,
Yeah.
for listening.
Yeah. Thank
And
you, everyone.
we will see everyone next week, I think. No?
Oh, wait. No, next week I'll be traveling on the Tuesday. So maybe a different day of the week
What's
or
the date? Next week? What's the date next week?
27th, the 27th.
Okay, so not this week,
Yeah.
the next week. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Nice.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys.
doubling.
I
Mwah,
loved
mwah. Thank you. Love, love.
it. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.